Welcome to CVTV News. I'm David Kerr. My co-host, Deedra, is on assignment, but she will be returning in the next couple of weeks. Thank you for joining us. We are brought to you by Germanna Community College. Choose who you want to be at Germanna. A special announcement, Germanna Community College will be closed July 4th and 5th. That's Thursday and Friday. Are you going kayaking or fishing on the Rappahannock? Well, keep an eye out. The Virginia Department of Transportation is building the first new bridge over the river in almost 50 years. With 3 new lanes, it's going to be a big project. While it's going to impact traffic above the river, it's also going to impact traffic on the river itself. Construction traffic will impact access to the river through Wicklow and Quarry roads. Movement on the river will also be a concern. During most of the project, there will be buoys and markers to guide river users around construction areas. However, VDOT has said that during the fall, part of the river where the bridge is being built will be closed to recreational users, leaving them to carry their canoes, kayaks, and other craft around the site. You can check the status of the project as well as the access points to the river by using, this is an easy one, the VDOT website, www.improve95.org/river. The Fredericksburg City Council voted 6-1 to move the historic slave auction block from its current location. Though a lopsided vote, this decision wasn't without controversy. The auction block at the corner of William and Charles Street was erected in the 19th century and was used in the buying and selling of African American slaves right up until the Civil War. For a while, and for many decades after the Civil War, the city seemed to have forgotten it was there. When a local writer referred to the stone as the slave auction block in the 1920s, there was a lively debate about whether it had been a slave auction block at all. However, research and a few first-hand recollections refuted this assertion. A question grew up over time. What do we do with it and how should we remember it? A portion of the community wanted it to go, while others wanted it to stay. The recommendation to move the block came after an exhaustive survey and discussions organized by the International Coalition of Sites of Conscience. It was their report that led to the vote. The Fredericksburg Area Museum has agreed to accept the block, and the city is hoping to move it before the end of the year. It was a disturbing crime, and for many people, it's the ultimate nightmare. At approximately 11:45 in the morning on May 23, 2017, that's 2 years ago, the Stafford County Sheriff's Department received a call from a man who said that his wife had been tied up and held at gunpoint by an unknown male subject. The victim told deputies that she was walking out to her vehicle when someone grabbed her from behind, pointed a gun at her head, and forced her back into the residence. The suspect demanded she take him to their safe. He then tied up the victim and stole several firearms before disappearing from her view. The woman eventually managed to free herself and call her husband, who then notified the sheriff's office. Deputies and detectives tried to hunt down the assailant, but they weren't successful. That was until recently, when on June 11th, Mitchell O'Shea Wilson, age 46, of Axton, Virginia, was apprehended by Henry County deputies following a 14-mile pursuit. Wilson was taken into custody and charged with, it's quite a list he's got, felony eluding, being a felony habitual offender, and 2 counts of possession of a firearm by a violent convicted felon. That was just in Henry County. He was also served outstanding warrants from Stafford County related to the 2017 home invasion, including robbery, conspiracy to commit robbery, abduction, breaking and entering, grand larceny with a firearm, and larceny with intent to sell. The subject is being held in the Henry County Jail without bond. The Stafford Sheriff's Office has expressed its thanks to the Henry County Sheriff's Office for their assistance in the investigation. If it were built, it would be one of the largest housing projects in Stafford County, but a proposed large-scale development adjacent to Route 17 in the county's Heartwood district, directly across from the Walmart, has generated a lot of controversy. The developer is asking to build 394 homes on a 163-acre tract. If it were approved, there would be 60 single-family units, 111 1- and 2-bedroom homes referred to by the developer as village units, and 223 townhomes. The response to the project has been highly negative. Nearby residents, managed growth activists in the county, and members of the Planning Commission have all expressed their opposition. CVTV News reached out to Crystal Vanuc, the chairman of the Stafford County Planning Commission, about her views on the project. She said, "I have never seen an outpouring of opposition from the community so large as this to a single project. The concerns have ranged from the dangers of expanded traffic on Trestle Road to school overcrowding, questions about groundwater management, and worries about expanded traffic volume on Route 17. This development adds to our already taxed infrastructure without paying for its impact." In addition to her role as chairman of the Planning Commission, Ms. Vannock is the Republican candidate for Stafford County Supervisor in the Rock Hill District. Ms. Vannock, along with the rest of the Planning Commission, voted to deny the project. However, that's not the last word, not by any means, and it is now headed for the Board of Supervisors where it could still be approved. It's called Mission Independence, and it's sponsored by the Fredericksburg Area United Way. It's a program aimed at 11th and 12th graders. In a classroom-style boot camp, it will teach them financial literacy and business skills. Students will learn the fundamentals of drafting a successful budget, learn to develop meaningful dialogue during our business luncheon, and present themselves with confidence and leadership that the real world demands. Through these and other hands-on learning activities, the goal is to prepare students for success beyond the classroom. The upcoming course costs $99 and runs from July 29th through August 2nd. To learn more about the program, how to apply, and about scholarship opportunities, go to www.rappahannockUnitedWay.org/bootcamp. We'll be right back.